And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. The 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
The batter, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
In now, Wilson Contreras, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And he misses. 2-1. Now the 2-1. And that one stayed up a little high.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Bases are empty. One man out. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Realmuto recovers, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Here's Addison Russell. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Addison Russell.
Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot. Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. Here's the 2-2 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Albert Alfaro. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The 0-1 taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Now the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now the 1-2 pitch. In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Nemeth ranging back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now.
Don't you just love the World Series? This home run right here that ties the game late. It's the best competition at the best time of the year, and the best players step up. This is terrific.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The next batter, Jamer Candelario, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball two.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. Set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another full count pitch home, and he lays off ball four. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Ian Happ will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Ian Happ.
And that's in there for a strike. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1 gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hands like that. I call that Black & Decker ball. It's going to break a lot of bats.
Now the 0-2 pitch down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Now the 1-2 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ready with another 2-strike offering, and that misses ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Here's Jason Hayward now. And this is as pressure-filled a spot as one could imagine, with this World Series potentially hanging in the balance. Here's the first pitch. This is lined into left field, and it's going to fall for a base hit. Here comes the winning run for the plate. And they will fight on to see a Game 6 as they walk off a winner.
You expect drama and historic moments in the World Series, and we just got another one of those. A walk-off to end this thing in the final at-bat of the game. What a finish.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Chicago force a World Series Game 6 and have avoided elimination. So that just about does it. For Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 15 runners on base. For the Yankees, 6 runs, 8 hits, 3 errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of this year's Fall Classic between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Yankees. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your New York Yankees.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Chad Green gets the ball with a world championship on the line. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he pitched into the 5th inning last outing. I think we've got to get more. I want to see more of this game. If he's able to go deeper, keep his team in it, and maybe walk away with a win. That's what I'm looking for in this game. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And I'm looking at Aaron Hicks. Now, yes, he can go get the ball with the best of them. I've watched him make great plays over his head, ranging to the right or the left. But, man, can he throw. And he threw a ball a few years back. That was one of the best throws I've ever seen. And that there.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jason Murillo. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
This is a situation, Matt, where they can really redeem themselves. Look, they lost by 1 run last game. Really tough to get past. But you got to throw that out right here, right now is the time to turn it around. And this big half inning could do it for him.
2 out, nobody on. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Striding in once again, Jason Murillo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Murillo.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. 1 run is scored. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Bird, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And this will be a base hit as the runner will come in to score from third. And we are tied at 3 apiece. And he's safe. Digging in to try it again, J.P. Crawford. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and this will reach the wall out around the 318 sign. In to score the runner from third. Now the relay home, and he is in there.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Digging in and looking for more, Jason Murillo. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here comes the 1-0. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ballgame.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. Felix Pena answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Now batting, first baseman, Greg Bird.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Here's the 2-1. And that one stayed up a little high.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
From the belt, the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Trying to pick things up where he left off. J.P. Crawford. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We played 4 full. It's the Yankees 7 and the Cubs 4. Digging in once again, Jason Murillo. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, both starters are out of the game, but you know, it's so different today. Now you almost want to get to the bullpen before you extend that starter. At least that's how it seems most managers play it these days.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bryant will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Ready for another chance. Jason Murillo. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Third baseman, number 25.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is there. Makes the play. 1 away.
Hey, this guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
The batter, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Slapped hard the opposite way. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Plenty of offense here in this one as we give you one final look at the line score. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
14-8 the final score here. Chicago even the series at 3-4, so World Series Game 7. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the big one, Game 7 of the World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your New York Yankees.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He scored 4 runs last game. He almost earned himself a day off in this one by running around the bases so much. But let's see if he crosses the plate a few more times in this one.
Kyle Hendricks will be the Game 7 starter here in the World Series in front of his hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Batting third baseman, Jason Murillo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get pretty good reviews. Players don't argue a whole lot. He's consistent. He almost never impacts the game in a negative way.
The 0-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And another foul ball. A runner at second, nobody out. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Greg Bird.
Pickoff move to second, and he'll be back in standing up. One out and a runner on second base. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Ready with the 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. At the plate, Brandon Nemeth.
Batting fifth, designated hitter, Brandon Nemeth.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a liner.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Set to deal on 2-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Leading off for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Adam Frazier.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit down the line at first. Bird has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding in once again, Jason Murillo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jason Murillo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you're wondering, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Got him to chase out of. Digging in once again, Jason Murillo. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Bryant is under this one. And he puts it away for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Greg Bird. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Once again a 3-2. Hit sharply on the ground. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance. Brandon Nemeth.
Now batting,
He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Ground ball right side. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail it here 4-2. Here's Addison Russell. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Addison Russell.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ripped down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Digging in to try it again, Jason Murillo. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Contreras gathers, but no chance to get him, and he'll take first after striking out. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Now time is called, and a bit of a curious decision here to say the least, as we'll get a pinch runner at third here. Don't know if something's wrong or what. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's the 2-1. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. Set. Here's the 3-1. He's running towards second. Not in time. He's in there at second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. Yankees forced to settle for one. 8 innings are complete. We're on to the 9th in Game 7. It's the Cubs 4 and the Yankees 3. Back in the Big Apple as we're set for what remains of this one on MLB Network. Jorge Mateo will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 14, Jorge Mateo.
Digging in and looking for more, Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder, Ian Happ.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
2-0 count and the pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Now batting.
Here's Jason
Right fielder,
Hayward now.
Jason Hayward.
As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. On to second goes Hayward. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Here's Javier Baez. And this is as pressure-filled a spot as one could imagine, with this World Series potentially hanging in the balance. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Now it's 2-0. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Two-0 is a fastball, not close. He's behind 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got ball called.
And an early birthday gift as he swings and misses at ball 4. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Another full count pitch home. Again, he sends it out of play. The 3-2 one more time. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bird is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Rizzo.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chris Bryant. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Refsnyder moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. John Mixon is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
John Mixon. Leading off the bottom of the ninth inning for the Yankees. Designated hitter, Brandon Nemeth.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Line to the right side. Hayward is there, 1 away.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Now batting, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Now the 1-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. And that is swung on and missed. And things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. So coming to the plate, Rob Refsnyder. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. The 3-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The 3-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Oh, this game is crazy. That single right there. Now we got the tying run on and the winning run coming to the plate.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
And that does it. The Cubbies have won the World Series.
Well, nobody was good to say they didn't get their money's worth in this one. It took 7 games, making this one of the most competitive and historic World Series in baseball history. So they earned this one, and they can now call themselves the World Series champions.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Yankees, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.